so I went to a dinner, right, with Josh Kushner, Jared Kushner, and Ivanka. I'm always saying her name like that. So.
We know what that means. That's a different ring to it. Go ahead, continue.
No, me and Ivanka, nothing never happened. But
I hung out with you and Jared one time.
Yeah, it's so funny though, because me and Drake, you know, before Donda came out, we met up at the studio, and the 80% of the time I'm just talking about how much I love Future and how I want to work with him, and how, you know, he's, you know, the most influential, you know, artist of the past 10 years. He had the most #1s in history now, but Wait For You, so we was right about that, right? So, and he says, yo, I just want to tell you, you know, nothing ever happened, you know, with Kim.
Who, Future something?
No, this is what Drake told me.
Oh, this is
I'm
Drake.
only talking to Drake about Future, really. Like, okay. I'm like, yo, I love Future.
This is after y'all squashed the beat, after the concert?
This is when we were squashing it, right?
Okay.
This is when we squashed it twice last year. In the beginning, and then when me and Jay Prince went to go see him. I got another funny story about that.
I would love to hear it.
So then Drake says to me, yo, I need to tell the story like this. So basically, you know, Jared Kushner asked Steve Stout, like, yo, just tell me, like, did Ye fuck my wife? And Steve Stout was like, no, Ye never did nothing. So when I went to the White House, I saw Jared. I was like, yo, I want to just tell you, nothing ever happened. He's like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, yo, and I grabbed him by both shoulders, and I was like, yo, Jared, nothing's ever happened. And he said, yo, thank you for saying that. Okay, so when I saw Drake, we was in the parking lot, we were talking, and he said, yo, I just want to tell you, yo, nothing ever happened. And then I said, yo, thank you for saying that. When did I become Jared Kushner?
I didn't know where this was going. I did not know where this was going. You had me scared for a second.
Hidden Hills. Give your wife the chills. No, so, okay, so...
You gave me the chills. What's your I got it.
All right, so this is why we're going to win for 2024,
okay,
bro.
Let's go.
This truth. It's truth, because every man got their truth. Right. Every man could be the victim of the victor. You either one, you know, you cheat with somebody, you're getting cheated on. You know, you either the victim or the bully. Like, it depends on the situation you're in, and I just want to show you that situation. So we're going because the old man made a call for me and
we said
Drake.
Old man, we're talking about Larry Hoover.
Yeah, Larry Hoover.
That's right.
Made a call for me and Drake to squash things and to do this concert together. Just like Farrakhan said something to me and Puff just now about White Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter and about the misunderstandings that we're having out here, right? So,
which is beautiful.
So it's me, Jay Prince, G, it's Jazz Prince, it's his wife, and I got a girl with me, and I'm like, damn, my bitch not as bad as Jazz's wife.
Well, you saying this out loud? You wild for that.
I'm like, damn, she killer. No, so anyway, so Dave Chappelle has a concert that night. The night where we're going to, so we're seeing like, yo, can we go chop it up with Drake and then make it to the Dave Chappelle joint and go by the house? And then, so we're on the plane and we're like, well, where's Drake's house in comparison in distance to the concert? And I look up, I say, Google it. That's the whole thing. You can Google it. Remember that was the whole. Wait a second. I can set it up differently. Remember the whole thing was.
Yeah, well, you gave
Yo,
Drake
I gave his address.
Yes.
And my whole thing is you could Google the address. And everybody on the plane started laughing. Because you could Google the address. You know, it just looked like something on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, got the address. And guess how I found it? I Googled it.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. Your house don't look the same on these Google Maps.
So but how is that? So you actually go to his house to squash it?
Yeah.
You walk into the lion's den for lack of a better term, because You're on his grounds. And then you at this time, at least I remember, this is Kanye Dolo. This is like, Kanye's not rolling with no one. Or did you go with security at that time, or no?
Nah, I mean, Jay Prince was there.
Okay,
so, you know,
That's real.
That's success.
Let's make some noise, Jay Prince.
Yeah, that's success.
Jay Prince. Real nigga, what's up?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, but you know, Charlemagne.
How you knew I was going to talk about Charlemagne? How you knew that? That's in my notes.
He just, he gonna go on air and be like, oh, but I'm gonna paraphrase it. Kim is with Pete because he got a bigger dick. Why you talking about another man's dick on camera? Nothing you got to deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a bunch of these industry plant niggas is just like Samuel Jackson and Django. Not Samuel Jackson in real life. I fuck with Samuel Jackson in real life. I'm just talking about the character in Django. It's like, man, y'all are not helping, but it's like a video game of life. You know, we all gonna get free eventually. And like you see, I got love for everybody, but it's no love if somebody's fucking with me. Right. I'm like, I really don't wish harm on nobody. Right. But I do realize that I can make people jealous by like flexing so hard, and that's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's because me and Cons would be in the studio, and we would make songs and be like, yo, we wanna make niggas mad. We wanna make niggas mad with the music. Like, if it don't hurt. Like, if it don't, it can't just compete, it has to hurt. That's the reason why I'm not washed. Because I still make it hurt, you know, so, and then it comes out and it hurt, and people be hurt about it, and then I be halfway acting like I don't know why they hurt. They hurt because you hurt them. This hurts. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping in a stadium hurts. Yeah. All like, you know, throwing Balenciaga Couture on the floor, it hurts. Like even when, you know, I went to the Ice Cube Big 3 event, and I had Justin LaBoy, King Toxic, and I had Vori with me, and I was saying like, yo, Drake, because this is my number, you know, it's like if we're gonna put our album out, you gotta go after the #1 artist.
Which was Vori at the time?
Which was Drake.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, when me, James Blake, and No ID are in the studio working on our album, who do you think we be bringing up when we talking about songs? Stadium artists, who do you think we bring up? And we ain't got no problem. There's no beef and no problem. It's just like, yo, we competing. Not Drake. Who you think we bring? Anybody else got another?
Travis?
Stadium. Think down here.
Kodak Black.
No. Stadium. Stadium. Bad Bunny. That's who's on our wall.
Right.
That's who's on our wall when we make music. Right. We loading up concert footage.
Right. Oh, you talking about the aesthetics of the stadium and what it's looking like?
Yeah, not just the aesthetic.
And in retrospect, if it wasn't for me, it might not be no Bad Bunny. I brought reggaeton to America. I'm sorry. I was making noise for me. I'm sorry, Let me come on, let's go.
So the thing is, it depends on what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do clothes. We're gonna look at Supreme.
Right.
We're gonna look at Balenciaga. We're gonna look at Ralph. Are we looking at these raps?
Right.
You know, we're gonna look at Drake. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at stadiums.
Right.
We're gonna look at Bad Bunny. We gotta look at everything that's really happening. We're gonna look at money. We're gonna look at Elon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna look at the Saudis. That's how I look at everything.
That's a widespread view of everything.
You know what I'm saying? It's like everything has to be Apple, you know, level.
Because we heard you was building your own Yay community. Is that still
Yay Immunity?
Yay Immunity.
Unity. You know, this is one of my issues that I have because I've been building. I've invested like over $150 million in 10 years of research into simplifying our communities because there are no black, not just because there are no black-owned communities, but just me as a black person, that's who I am in this video game of life. I'm the type of person that's like, yo, we are one species, right? We're one being.
Salud.
There's no salud.
Let's make noise for Yay real quick. I'm sorry. We are one species. Take it from there.
We one like, but
you gotta sip it. It don't count. Yeah, it don't count. I'm sorry. This is drink champs. What's up?
Oh, this is good, right?
It's not Tucker Carlson. It's not Good Morning America.
Oh, you said his name right this time.
I said it right. is back in the culture. And guess what? Welcome back, baby. Go ahead.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes.
I'm a living Mace rap.
Yes.
Just listen to a Mace rapping like if this was a person.
Right. You know, Mason was going on tour, got canceled. They should have added you.
I would got super canceled then.
Oh, fuck. I didn't think like that.
Super canceled.
They had the meanest 5 dates ever.
There you go.
Yeah. Atlanta ain't canceling.
You know, it's so funny that the Gap wouldn't put a store in Atlanta.
What?
I was born in Atlanta.
What?
All of the freshest, like, you know what I'm saying, me, Andre 3000, Playboy Cardi, like all of the like freshest dress, you know, influencers are like from Atlanta and stuff. So that's that thing where people talking about you without you in the room. That's the thing when we sign and do these licensing deals.
You're a brand though. Yeah, they supposed to talk about you a lot when you're not in the room. Yeah,
but that's when you sign to them. They're seeing how they're gonna use you.
So this is what. All right, break it down in like simplest form for record. Like, so you wasn't signed to them. This was a distribution deal. This was
it was like a licensing deal.
Okay.
And the funny thing is they think they could give me a baby B, and you know the baby B. It's a billion, yeah, but it's just like it's like a little
baby billion.
It's like a little billion. It's like a little billion. It's a baby B.
That's above our pay grade.
You said a baby B. No, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
If you don't want it, we'll take the baby B.
Yeah, but they think they could just like run us with a baby B, little baby B. And the funny thing is, you know, they'll give me that, and I'm making, you know, more money than anybody that works at the Gap. But you want the information. It's like a friend that caught your girl cheating, right? How much is it worth to have the actual information? And then he said it, but then she's lying, right? So if you actually had something on camera or a phone or a text or a screen grab, what would that be worth to you? Let's say you bought a car or something like that. Wouldn't it be worth 2 cars just to have that text? Just to have it? I remember I found out some information one time. It was on the Super Bowl. I literally found it at the time when Tom Brady was throwing a touchdown. The audience was going like this. I was going like this. Yeah, I caught you now. You was lying the whole time. Like,
I'm talking about inflation.
What'd you say?
The inflation when the ball was.
No, not the inflation.
Okay.
This is a later date and shit.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, information is the most important resource to our species above water. Because with information, you can find water. So Jewish people have information, Chinese people, it's not even information, it's intelligence, right? Because what is the definition of the word nigga? Ignorant. So it's intelligence. So you see a human being that can be looked at or classified as a nigga that is cocooning or breaking out of a cocoon into intelligence and bringing all of his niggas with him at the same time. And that is the way that we're gonna get free and come into our own power the way the Jewish people came into their power.
And avoiding misinformation, which is more of.
Misinformation like trauma economy, like the BLM. You know what I'm saying? When they do BLM, when they do school shootings, the same amount of people getting killed every week in Chicago, but they're not posting that. They're not showing that.
But why are you not posting that? Because you from Chicago. Barack Obama's from Chicago.
He from Hawaii.
Oh, what is that?
No, he was born in Hawaii.
Oh, you said Hawaii?
Yeah. But he made his chops in Chicago.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because
from Hawaii.
That's the thing is, what's crazy is I noticed Clinton. When Clinton became into the administration, Little Rock, Arkansas became the most wildest place there was. And then when...
It didn't start with him going to
I'm just saying.
Little Rock was wild.
The George Floyd area, the free George Floyd zone that they made, the murder rate is up 50% since George Floyd. It's mayhem. It's Mad Max.
Yeah.
But keep going, what you're saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. What happens to these cities when we have somebody so... illustrious becomes from this city, and then now this city becomes the murder capital. Like, it seems, that's what it seems like.
But look at like Barack, you know, look at his hair color when he went in. Look at the hair color when he went out.
Yeah, everyone said, yeah.
You know, like, because if you don't have the connections, you know, Trump had enough connections to make it into office, but he didn't have the Jewish media on his side, because the Jewish media was already aligned with an agenda with the left, with the Chinese. So you got like Alex Baldwin dissing, you know, Trump soon as he went in, used to be his boy. You got black people dissing Trump. Black people know they love Trump.
Yeah.
We used to have raps. Guess who the black Trump? You know.
But he could have been better at messaging. That's what I feel like the rhetoric was just unnecessary sometimes.
It was, but it's that frustration. It's like what I had to learn is like that thing I said with DEFCON, that was like me going Trump, you know, level.
Right.
You know, that was, you can't, as you see, when we got warmed up, it's like a conversation where, even in the beginning, we'll see if we want to use stuff in the beginning, if it's any of the messaging.
Right, yeah, I definitely need another one.
That we want to put out, you know.
You ain't got me going, man.
The only possible way that I could have won, that I'm gonna win, the only possible way is for me to early on call out the Jewish media this early, right? Because they'll play nice with you. But I see him fucking with me, like the SoFi Stadium, like 78 media outlets calling me an abuser based off something Trevor Noah said, me being canceled from the Grammys, me being said, they saying that I said a racial slur because I said, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya, talking about Trevor Noah. And then they kicked me off the Grammys, and I was slated to win Album of the Year for the first time in my life. It's my 10th album. It's the most #1s in Apple history, and I'm, you know, an incredible artist. It reached at this point, and we don't even know who won Album of the Year. It got canceled by who? Jewish media. By the time 2024 runs around, the Jewish media, they're gonna be my friends, because you can't just go into the White House like Trump did and have the entire American media against you. Because he can't get the work done. It's like having like 3 million Meek Mills at one time. At all times, every time you're talking, it's just Meek Mills, just talking shit about you. And you're trying to, you know, show that. When the last time you heard North Korea? You know what I'm saying? Trump did that. He came out the gate, boom. He did that. So I feel like that's like, for me as a musician, to mention the Jews is like North Korea for anyone else's career. And my dad said something to me, because my dad was proud of the shirt. He understood it. I was like, why you like that? He said, white lives matter. And he like, cry face, cry face. I said, why was that funny to you, Dad? My dad don't know none of my rap lyrics, nothing like that. He's political, he a genius. He like Steve Jobs. He got a water purification center in the DR. This nigga's smart, right?
Relax, Dominican people. Go ahead.
So our focus is water, right? Our second most important resource. Our second most important resource to knowledge is water. Our third is food. Our fourth is shelter.
Let me ask you, have you seen that guy that created that system that gets water out of the atmosphere?
Yeah, I met with him before. And we need that. We need every version of how we can take salt water out of the atmosphere. But right now in America, say one of the laws that I would change is it's illegal to collect rainwater in America.
What?
Illegal?
It's illegal?
It's illegal to collect rainwater
You go to
in
every
America.
other country, they're collecting rainwater.
You know, people are controlling the water. You know, it's gonna be what t-shirt you wear, what political opinion, and who got beef with who. You ain't got no water.
Right.
You ain't got no life.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, because, you know, a lot of people they want to call me crazy. It's like running a marathon. If I got some short shorts on and a tank top and I'm sweating hard as hell, running down a street, running the wrong way down a freeway, then you're gonna say that person is crazy. But if 100 other people do it with me, then it's a marathon.
That's a good way to put it.
Killed that. Killed that.
Yeah,
So some of the stuff, I'm the first person that's saying it.
Right.
Or Candace Owens is the first person that's saying it.
Right.
Then another person sees and say, I kind of feel you. Floyd Mayweather might say, oh, I feel you. And then Steve Harvey might say, I feel where you're coming from. There's a lot of black conservatives. You know, the liberal agenda is to take God out of the homes and separate the families. With that, you're gonna get mayhem. You're gonna get Mad Max on the other side. The conservative agenda is still that God runs the world. And I'm Christian, and I feel like I got the best taste on the planet. So that's Jesus. I'm Jesus gang.
Okay.
But the Jewish people and the Muslims are all sons of Abraham also. And what Farrakhan would talk about right now is, for the Jewish people, what I'm doing is I'm Me Tooing the Jewish culture. I'm saying, y'all gotta stand up and admit to what y'all been doing. And y'all just got away with it for so long that y'all don't even realize what y'all doing. And it's like, y'all can't fuck with me either because y'all behind that gated fence, y'all soft, your hands got soft. You ain't out here getting beat up every day like me. You ain't out here getting called crazy every day like me. You ain't out here getting your family snatched like me. You ain't out here half your culture getting aborted like me. You ain't out here getting outraged with false narratives like BLM like me. So for all the Jewish media, y'all want to sit down and have a conversation with me? Then let's have a conversation. But you ain't gonna send Harley Pasternak, Puff Daddy, Meek Mills, Kim Kardashian, none of the usual suspects and get me to stop talking. You're going to have to take my life. I don't care if you Black Mirror me. I don't care if you do some of the alternative, what the thing was, show me talking, saying somebody didn't say. I don't care if you have me fucking a goat on camera. I don't care what you do. You're going to have, yeah. And by the way, and if you take my life, there's gonna be some college kid, some young Ye, some young Pac that's gonna even go harder. It's gonna, y'all thought George Floyd was gonna send it up. If you took my life right now, you're gonna see something you never saw. So we might as well have a conversation because I love you.
Have the conversation.
I love the media platform.
And we love Jewish people. And we love Jewish people.
We love Jewish people. But I'm very mad. Yeah. I have a problem. The conversation ain't over. It ain't, okay, yay, clarify. It ain't nothing to be clarified until we have a conversation. You got Jamie Lee Curtis on TV talking about, I hope they take his children away from him. Yeah. It's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The queen is in the house.
But it can't be narrowed down to, like you're saying. You're saying Jewish media, but it's the media. There's people obviously
I'm not narrowing down. Right. I want Jewish children to look at their daddy and say, why is Jay mad at us? I want all the kids that love my shoes and love my songs to say, why is Jay mad? What have you done to his people, to the darker Jews, to our brothers that has Jay speaking up, that had Nick Cannon speaking up, that had Ice Cube speaking up? What'd you say?
Would you say blacks is Jews?
Blacks are Jews also.
We gotta say we love Jewish people then. We love Jewish people. We got great. I love Jewish people.
So I'm gonna be like,
my homie's a Nicaraguan Jew. His dad came from Poland, escaped the Holocaust, and his mom is Nicaraguan. He would be like, I don't know what's going on.
And by the way, we haven't escaped the Holocaust. We still in it. Plan B, Planned Parenthood. We are still in the Holocaust. Even the information put in our music, the toxicity put in our music, is nothing promoting the idea of a king taking care of a queen and then taking care of the future kings and the future queens. It's just us talking about killing each other and Jewish people getting paid off of it.
Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel, guys. Do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so anytime I drop a video, you guys can be notified. Welcome back to the second part of the Drink Champs interview with Kanye West, aka Mr. Ye. Okay, let's get back into the second part of this interview. Let's start with the media's perception of Kanye West is that he's crazy, right? Now, that's the mainstream media's perception. And I think that's why he have a problem with the Jewish platform, who he believes controls the mainstream media. Now, let's get into some of the things I heard that was kind of interesting to me in this interview. He got the White Lives Matter T-shirt. Now, me, I don't understand why he's making that T-shirt, why he feels the need he has to make that T-shirt. If you guys can enlighten me and drop a comment in my comment section on why you think he's coming out with the White Lives Matter T-shirt with all the things that just happened with the George Floyd and everything that's going on in the black community. So that part I don't understand, right? Now, he definitely is a clothing, fashion, music icon, and a lot more. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more things that this guy has his hands in. He's a billionaire. He's worth $7 billion is what I heard. If you guys know anything about that, want to let me know if that's true or not, that he's worth $7 billion. I know he's a billionaire. He claims to be the richest black person to ever live in the United States. If that's true, congratulations to Kanye West. But does that excuse some of his behavior and some of the things that come out of his mouth? Because sometimes he can have me on the edge. I'll be like, bro, I agree with everything he says, right? And then the next thing you know, he'll say something that'll just come out of left field, right? And I'm just like, I like to think that I am I'm a free thinker, right? I don't just follow the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I like to open my mind and think about the situation and not just follow the crowd, right? So he also said that black people love Trump. I don't understand how he got that when I remember Trump's father was accused of turning away minority renters from renting out of his property, right? And he said that Trump was the only person that would mention North Korea's name. To me, I believe that's because he has a fascination with dictators, right? He loves strong men. He loves authoritarians. And I hope that's not in Kanye West's makeup. I hope he doesn't have that. You know, they say money is the root of all things, right? Is the root of evil. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye West, in the narrative that the mainstream media is trying to push on him, he doesn't make it any easier when he doesn't do some of the things that he does, you know. But like I said, I don't have that type of money, but I do believe that money don't make the man. The man's supposed to make the money. Now Kanye West says he's gonna run. Basically, he's running for president in 2024, and he's gonna Me Too the Jewish community right now. So when he runs, they're gonna be his friends. Now let's get back into this interview and see what Mr. West, aka Ye, has to say.
So I could be like a parent that I got a belt, so it's like, bow, I love you, but bow. It's I love you, but it's still up. It's up until we get it fixed. Until we get it fixed. It's not no, oh, we gonna calm down, because you done fucked with me and you done fucked with my people too much. And you could throw whatever tag you want. You could call me a racist. You done call me everything already. Right. What I got to lose? My 6-year-old son came to choir practice and said, why I gotta sing? I'm not even going to your school. This is a billionaire a male billionaire with the face of Kim Kardashian. If he's saying that to me now, who is he at 16? Who is he at 26? By 26, he might be in jail because I can't say nothing to him because they took me out the house.
Deep.
I definitely needs you, bro.
Do we dare do quick time with slime?
Do we dare do it, you say?
All right, quick time with slime. Listen, man. Ye know our show is about celebrating. He celebrated and we doing both. This is what I'm talking about. But Ye, this is why, you know, look. This is quick time. You played this game before.
Is this Duce in here?
That should be. It should be Duce. It's a black man drink, goddammit. Drink it up.
This Duce is delicious. This Duce is brought to you by my brother Hove.
That's right.
Courtesy of the throne.
That's right. That's right.
Part 2
Throne.
coming soon. That's how.
All right, yeah. You explain him the rules of the game?
Mm-hmm.
He knows the rules of the game.
Yeah.
All right, it's quick time with slime. We're gonna give you 2 choices.
You pick one.
You pick one. Whatever.
If you don't pick one, then we're drinking.
But we drink with you. Okay.
Can you imagine when Jay-Z and Beyonce support me in 24?
Yeah.
There'd be no way to lose.
In 2024.
Be no way to lose when we come together.
We in. All right.
Okay.
All right, we in. You ready?
Yeah.
Cool G rap or Big Pun?
I like both.
Take a shot. Salud.
Hey man, cause you know the thing is, Jay
You gotta take
Electronica.
the shot. You ain't gonna get away with that. This is drink champs. You took a shot.
He drank.
It's delicious. Did I mention that this juice goes good after a workout?
I ain't gonna lie. You like your cognac.
Yeah, that's my.
And tequila sometimes.
I think it's kind of like my name a little bit, my older name.
Wait, he was gonna
Kanye,
explain
Kanye.
the
Yeah,
Big Pun. And
No, but you know, Jay Electronica hit me. He was like, yo, I actually wrote with Nas before. You know what I'm saying? When I said Nas over Jay Electronica. So,
Right.
you know, God said for us to not compare each other amongst ourselves. So when I compare the greatness of Cool G Rap and the greatness of Big Pun,
which was inspired by Cool G Rap.
yeah,
Pun.
then it's not godly. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Ross said, God forgives, I don't. You know, I'm forgiven. I forgive everybody. I forgive the Clintons. I forgive John Legend for wearing them bum-ass sweaters. I forgive... Well, I forgive him. He's forgiven.
Big Sean, forgive
May they
Big
all
Sean.
be forgiven. I forgive
Big Sean?
I forgive Big Sean for not being able to make the choice between braids or a beard. Choose one. I forgive.
Who else you forgive? That's it?
Everybody I ever, you know what I'm saying? I
Right.
forgive everyone. I forgive Bob Iger. I forgive the left party. I forgive the Jewish media for creating the Ye's crazy narrative and, you know, buying up the black voice and bullying us and creating a mob culture to scare people that anytime they bring up that a contract was wrong is labeled anti-Semite as a way to disable people from their truth. I forgive the Jewish culture for that.
Okay.
All right, next.
All right, next question. All right, next question. Okay. College dropout or late registration?
Okay, so census, but you know, I'm gonna say that, and then there'll be fans that like means this to me. I'm gonna say that I feel that my two offerings that I was the least enthusiastic about in a way after the fact were late registration and the song Power, because I felt like I filled in the blanks too much. It was like black man votes Democrat kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's the obvious. Like when you heard Power, you had actually heard it before from me, right? Because it had the drums from crack music. It kind of sounded like Amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like me bringing everything you know I could bring at the same time. Whereas when you heard Love Lockdown, hey, 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 don't say you will, you will. You know, that's Drake.
That's what I order tunes, bitches.
That's Drake. I told you I buy a house.
Right.
I do something different. I'm on some super rich shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it. All right.
Like, once you my girlfriend, you always my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Okay. Sure. Low End Theory or Midnight Marauders?
Dum 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 dum. Back in the days of the Boulevard of London.
He used to get my great son. That records was kicking. It was the abstract, and me the 5-footer. Hey, you on point, EA?
Yes, I am, G. You on point?
You on point, EA?
Yeah, I am, Nori.
Which one?
So we didn't answer that.
No, he didn't answer. I'm saying which one?
I did answer because I did what jumped out my body. What jumped out my body was that bass line.
Because you're a tribe kid. Like, if you think about it, like if you look at, like, the superstars of nowadays, you, Pharrell, is from the tribe / native.
Lauryn Hill, Fugees.
Lauryn Hill, Fugees. Yeah,
But think about my personality, right? Is my personality do 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 do?
He on the world tour.
Yeah,
with
or is my
man.
personality dum dum dum
Yeah,
dum
that
dum 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 dum? That's me every time I do
Low End Theory.
it. Oh, get money to bank. You know, that's that pocket right there. Dum 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 dum.
Heavy bass line.
I mean the whole beat right now.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, all right. Public Enemy or NWA?
Sheesh.
This is both. I don't know. I'm both to me, at least.
You got your shot ready? I'm
But
ready.
then Cube started working with
With Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Public Enemy.
Yeah. With the boss.
So it's an oxymoron. I'll just take a
You know,
shot.
I'm down with the PE. Now every
That was
single
a
bitch
game
want to see
changer.
me. Like,
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, you know, Cube's really set me up for this. You know what I mean? It's like you really influenced me to get on this anti-Semite, vibe, and I'm here to finish the job. I'm here to not back down. They should have never let you niggas get money. My dad said, what the leftists say about, they still call me Kanye West, what the leftists say about Ye is, he's dangerous because he's rich. What did Little Kim say? What did Pac say? I'm thinking about like money, power, respect. How did she start the song?
Key to life.
Yeah.
Money, power.
First you get
the money.
Yeah.
Then you get the power.
Yeah.
And then you get.
And that's the whole thing with the Jewish media. My thing is, hey, I love Irvin Azoff. Y'all just gotta respect me and my people in a different kind of way. We're you. And the Jewish people, after the Holocaust, they said it's never again. And they went and they got their respect. And I respect Jewish people for that, right? But we in the championships of life, right? And I'm telling the Jewish people like this, I need my ring too. I'm the best out here. I'm getting my 4th ring, just like how Curry said.
Right.
That's what y'all need to understand.
Right.
We're gonna pull these people together. Puff told me today, he texted me, he said, buy a bank. I said, I don't know how. Can you show me?
Killer
so
Mike
the
got a
next
bank.
Yeah,
time,
bank with that blank. Yeah,
Killer Mike got a bank?
Yeah, Killer Mike
Black
got a
Bank
bank.
in Georgia, right?
okay,
He works for them.
there
yeah.
we go. So now we sharing the information.
Right.
That's how we gonna get it. So the next time you see me and Puff together, we're gonna be buying a bank.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And wait, and to clarify, because you said on an anti-Semite vibe, meaning that's what they're saying that you are on.
They're saying
Not
that because
you're not saying
You're
I'm
not on.
anti-Semite.
But they said we a nigga and we started to believe it. They said we crazy. They said I'm crazy, started to believe it. So whatever you want to call me, I'm going to embrace that and keep moving. I'm going to just be like a snowball. When a snowball's going down a hill, it don't say, I can't accept this tree. I can't accept this snow. I can't accept this dirt. I'm going to take the tree, the snow, the dirt, and just get bigger till I roll over your ass.
Holy shit.
That's one way of explaining it.
How did we go to this next one? Biden or Trump?
I mean, I already know. Maybe he says both. He gonna be like both.
Don't think because I went to sleep and acted like I was dead that I was saying Biden.
Right. I said that in the last episode. It didn't come out yet. I did say that.
Let me tell you what. I'm going to tell you guys. We're never going to get fooled again. Kamala Harris is our never again. When they added her in as the vice president, the Democrats got 96% of the black female vote. You would have thought Drake was running.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Kamala Harris is our never again. We're never gonna be fooled just because you put in this like very attractive. I am single, Kamala. Now,
Shit got weird. Go ahead, Jay.
You walk for that one.
He like a Kamala fucked up. He left you
I'm a holler though.
I'll holler though.
We won't talk about politics. We just gonna hang, drink some juice.
We don't come on, we ain't do the juice. What's up? I want to say Boosie line.
Nah, what I'm saying is, I might buy a house. Once you're my girlfriend, you're always my girlfriend, Kamala.
What? Yo, I didn't know where this was going. I didn't know this was going.
And I know why she gonna watch it. She gonna want to go,
I was actually looking at the spot in Napa and
Oh my God.
No, we're on that. We're going.
All right, next question.
Where Ye at this weekend?
Oh,
He
what
in
did
Napa?
he pick?
He did. He obviously
He
did.
obviously picked Trump, right? Biden and Trump.
Yeah, Trump.
Okay,
He cool. He cool for now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe neither works there too.
All right. Dungeon Family or Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh,
You know, see, it's ungodly. Wu Tang.
Right.
Come on, man. This is like Tony Stark's.
Right.
This the drip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I gotta say, the Wu-Tang videos had me spending a lot more money than I needed to. Me and Don C was buying new Timbs,
Right.
new puffer jackets,
Right.
fitted hats,
Right.
white tees, wallabies,
Right.
and then because it looked like every day was a video.
Right.
Then I got to like New York and I seen dirty Timbs. I called Free Up. I said, I didn't know niggas had dirty Timbs in New York. I done spent all this money on a fresh pair of Timbs. I couldn't let my Timbs go more than 3 days.
Yeah.
If my Timbs got a scuff on them, I'm in the meeting.
Yeah.
Meeting adjourned. I need a new pair of Timbs.
Yes,
I'll be back. And I carried the Timbs in a plastic bag, put them on in the meeting. Now let's continue the conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
No, this is the DJ. Well, I gotta do the DJ.
You gotta do this. I'm sorry. You're correct.
Khaled or Drama?
This is a big thing on the social media right now.
Yeah.
Cause Drama want beef with DJ Khaled, and
I'm gonna say Khaled because he brought me to his house and just the energy and just the
Right.
positivity and everything. And just we got more records together. We got Grammy
Facts.
Family together. We got
Recently, you did the remix joint, right?
Eminem. You got a record with Eminem on this.
That's
as well.
yeah.
but it wasn't me. See, I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying? It was anybody that's ever been through a divorce, it's a difficult thing. Because your baby mama gonna play with you. Like when we did the Donda 2 thing, when my kids came on a plane, after they was on a plane, Kim texted me and said, North's not on a plane. And knowing my personality, you know what I'm saying, that could affect my show. So baby mamas across the world, not just me like on some billionaire.
That's the Gemini shit.
Yeah.
I can attest to that.
And but everybody goes through a lot of that type of. I just thought about, all the time when I thought me and Kim were gonna get a divorce, like throughout our relationship, I always thought about Big Boy, man. He really told me what it really was on I Choose You.
Oh, it's about Outkast. I was thinking about Big Boy Radio.
Like your baby's mama don't like me. They try to come to the studio, try to come and fight me and blah blah. And then when he said,
Sorry, Miss Jackson, right? Yeah.
Okay, but then also he says, better pick the right one or pick the kiddies up. And the whole time I'm like, this rap is just rolling through my head like a mantra of what it, So, and I still be in my head like, maybe one day our family could get back together. Like Shelly Azoff left Irvin twice. Shelly left twice.
You talking about Irvin Magic Johnson?
No, Irvin Azoff.
Oh, I don't even.
That's Kim's. That's Kim.
I'm black. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Baby bees.
Yeah.
Irvin Azoff is watch this. I'm not even saying this to backtrack. This is a good friend of mine. He's a mentor of mine. He's basically the same video game character as me, and he's Jewish. And his wife is they're like Kim is like their goddaughter, and his wife is somebody that Kim always looked up to also. But Irvin Azoff ran MCA Records, and he merged, I think it was Ticketmaster and Live Nation. It was something that people had never seen done. He's building this giant sphere in Vegas. This performance venue is incredible, and he's like really just somebody I always look up to. And every time, I go up on Instagram and I'm going to get my contracts, I always say this is the spirit of Ice Cube and this is also the spirit of Irving. Because Irving, when he had he was a legend. I think he had some where somebody was messing with Shelly and he broke their car and threw a a gallon of piss in the car, or some shit like on some like real like proper like wild out shit, like some shit I'll be on, you know.
Okay.
So I just think like
You said he's passed though, because you said he.
no, he's not passed. No, he's living.
So you still talk to him?
Yeah.
So what says he's your Jewish friend? What does he say to you? Anything in terms of what's going on?
I'm sure he's reading the paper like laughing, thinking it's funny and shit, thinking it's lit, thinking it's that because like who lit? Who lit?
Right.
Tell me who lit? I know. I want to know. Like
Drink Champs lit.
Who lit? Yeah, exactly. Drink Champs lit.
Drink Champs lit. Hold on, but let's move. Only built for Cuban links or the infamous?
Yes, only built for. I didn't have to hit rest. I didn't got to hit rest.
Come on, the infamous.
Only built for.
The infamous.
Okay.
They both super classics.
Only built for Cuban links? You going with that? Sticking with that?
And the infamous is the other one.
The infamous is the other one.
Both super classics.
I remember Havoc came to my crib, you know, because Famous, we played earlier, Havoc did the drums for that.
I made that bitch famous.
I made that bitch famous. Now, before the Me Too movement, I remember I had it, and the lyrics said, you know, there's a lot of movements out here.
Right.
You know, the movements is the treadmill hustle.
Right.
So Havoc came on my crib, and it's always like, Drake is like, I got the bigger pool, I got this, that, blah, blah. You know, Corey asked me, was he with the baby mama's mama? You know, so this is true. I have no reason to lie. So, and I don't like Corey, so I have no reason to lie for him. The funny thing is I actually do like Corey because it's his job to be likable. That's how he makes it in like that. So I asked Havoc, I was like, yo, did you ever have like a Drake or somebody? He was like, yeah, Wu-Tang.
Oh,
wow.
Wu-Tang was Mobb Deep's Drake. Wu-Tang was Mobb Deep's Drake. I never thought about that. And they would get influenced, they'd be influenced. Think about drop a gem on them. That's post Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep. Hang up home, drop a gem on them. Also, what I'm doing is for Prodigy too.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body.
No.
Secret Society, trying to keep their eye on me.
He was saying a
Are
lot.
we making some noise for that? I feel like we should make some noise for that.
Rest in peace.
You know, because we alive. You get what I'm saying? We're going to die. It's guaranteed.
100%.
So don't be afraid of death.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Wait, we didn't pick. Did he pick?
He said only built for
No,
Cuban
no,
links.
but he didn't hear the infamous.
He did hear it.
And then he gave a happy story. So we really don't know.
But you picked only built for Cuban links, right?
I got to take a shot.
Oh, let's take a shot.
I told you.
Salud. Okay. Rakim or KRS-One?
I mean,
I'll
he's
skip
he
a
gave me
lot of
shit.
shit.
You know what he doing?
That's it. I can't.
You gotta take. Okay. All right. Cool.
I shouldn't have drank earlier. I should have just
Yeah,
waited for this
it's
segment
okay.
right here. But I can handle my drink. I don't even get drunk. I just get hungover.
Nah.
I would love to see a convo with you and KRS-One.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be an incredible conversation.
I like it too.
That's the next interview.
We got you. On Drink Champs platform.
Absolutely.
Because
Because
is this true that Jason Media was running Ye Media and now he's not? Is that true?
Yeah, he's not running it. He not running it. I just felt like people are just walking in with too much Balenciaga. You know, if you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like they just out here like flexing, you know what I'm saying? They just flexing like, you know what I mean? And I don't like somebody saying, well, I'm gonna be the voice of Ye. Ye the only voice of Ye. Ye the only manager of Ye. Like I look at every single bill I pay. I only pay bills on a Friday, and I look at everyone one by one. Like, I was thinking getting to be a billionaire would take me out of having to do work. Now, one of my biggest jobs is keeping my money because there's a lot of people that's on a full-time job to take my money.
Right.
And I've literally lost hundreds of millions of dollars by not looking close enough. So
it reminded me of that what Shaq said when he had the deal and he had the studio in his crib, and when he got the
check because he was paying himself,
and then he looked at what they were charging him, the label, and they were charging him for studio time. He was like, the studio's at my crib, and then he got a couple $100,000 back. But it's funny, he would have overlooked that easily.
Yeah, because my thing is like, you know what? Why would the Jewish media push BLM and force people into outrage, right? But then say, I don't have the right to my anger. As a human being, I know I can read all the books, I can meditate, I can study and say, hey, I don't have a problem with Jewish culture. I don't have a problem with what Jewish people have done to my people. I don't have a problem with the fact that the Jewish people have bought. I can say that, but I do. And I own my right, and I own my anger. And I'm gonna keep that anger as an energy to wake me up until it changes. You're not going to back me down until it changes. I'm not clarifying nothing, TMZ. No, I'm not talking specifically about businessmen. I'm talking about you, TMZ. I'm talking about the media also. I'm talking about the entire culture. I need your entire culture to take a look at itself and picture this moment. Picture every single black athlete, black actor, and black rapper being able to put their contracts up the way I put my contracts up. And we compare and contrast what things should be in the deals and what things should be out of the deals.
There's gonna be a lot of people embarrassed by that.
I was $53 million in debt, and I said it in 2015, you know, the night after MSG. Because the funny thing is I had Adidas, I had this, I had all that.
That's when you asked Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Yeah, and nobody would help. Everyone's seeing, but nobody's gonna really help. They just wanna capitalize. Nobody really wants to help. They just wanna see what's in it for them. Nobody's really trying to support or give you the information. They wanna own it. A thing that a Jewish person will always say is they'll say, this is mine. With something with like something a black person built or that any company built. And they'd be like, that's mine now. I remember when Scooter Braun called me and said,
the manager for Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he said, yo, I got some people who got some early stock in SpaceX and we can buy it behind Elon's back.
That's the way you go.
And I said, I'd rather have a relationship in Elon's face than to buy something behind his back.
That's more valuable to you.
Now, my thing is like, look, all Jewish people are not bad.
Please say that.
I just said it.
All right.
But I need the ones to step up. Because up to this point, I can name you 20 nightmare situations.
Yeah, but that you can't. That's like me going to a projects, right? That's like me going to 40 projects and 40 projects and shit happened bad to me. But then I could go to 40 projects in a certain time and the church people walk me right through that same projects and I'm good. Is it the projects to blame?
Yeah.
Or is it certain individuals?
Or going to Mexico and the cartel. It's like we can
it's a project mentality. I'm from Chicago, and I have a project mentality. Even with the intelligence that I have a project mentality.
Right.
If I go to somebody's block and somebody shoot at me, kill one of my homeboys, then it's fuck they whole block. Now you get it?
Yeah.
Now you get it?
But for the record, nobody's killing Kanye. Everyone loves Kanye. Are we right? Everyone loves Kanye. We just want you to.
And you're not asking for anybody to kill anybody.
Yeah, we want to reiterate that.
You know who's killing Kanye? Jamie Lee Curtis talking about, I hope that he don't see his children.
Right.
That kills me. That kills me. And the fact that now that's hate speech. That's hate speech.
Yeah.
That's hate speech. That's what's killing me. when I couldn't see my child and nobody said nothing. Nobody, next time that happened, you gotta say something.
Right.
You gotta say something. Everybody never let this family kidnap my kids in broad daylight. That's how beat into submission by the media we are.
But I was saving this, bro. Let me just say something. But do you not realize that's how much we respect you? Is we don't want to speak out to the family that whether you once loved them or love them now, is that's how much, so much of us respect you, is that we want to mind our business when it comes to that and kind of like leave it up to you.
I need y'all as a tribe. I need y'all with me.
This is something we need to hear.
I need y'all as a tribe. I need the culture with me. I need everybody that loves my music and loves my shoes, loves my point of view. Don't love it. Everybody that's mad at me, that was hurt by the red hat. If you was hurt by the red hat, that means you love me. I need everybody that love me. Sure. If I'm in a situation where I don't have the leverage with my children, or you got Jamie Lee Curtis talk about we're gonna take his kids away from him, I need y'all to rise up and make sure that they don't take my children away from me, running this false, crazy narrative.
Right.
Because they could take my kids away. They could put me in jail and y'all sit up and say, well, I didn't say nothing out of respect.
All right.
I mean, it's a seesaw, right?
Yeah.
Because
it's a delicate seesaw.
On one hand, just picture it like this. Picture it like this. All right, I'm gonna name this person a cup, right? And this person jumps out the window and he goes, man, yo, Kanye, blah, 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 blah. And then Kanye gets back with Kim, y'all fall back in love. Now this person is thrown the fuck out the way because he just spoke about your wife. And now you get back with your wife. Hold on. You get back with your wife, and now this person who wanted to spread this analogy, the same support that you did, but then you go back and you fall in love.
It happens all the time.
Do you understand
the friend
how
that sides with you when you break up with your girl, and then you get back with your girl.
And it's not like you don't have no regular girl. Like this is whatever this person says is going to be on every blog site. So they support you, then you get back with him, and then because you want your family back together, and then now you're looking at this plastic cup and you saying, man, you shouldn't have said that at this time. And because course, maybe you're not saying that, but Kim is saying, I didn't like what he said at such and such time. So do you understand how certain people can...
I respect that, but the thing is like, look, if someone is not going to speak up at that time, that's going... Meek Mill's probably go through the same situation, you know, with his baby mamas or something like that. Right. So, don't speak up on me now if you ain't gonna speak up on me then. But I'm asking you guys, I'm saying, by the fact that I crossed the anti-Semite line, I crossed the gun line, I stood in front of the tank in Tiananmen Square, I'm saying, look, this smoke screen that's been created to make us so afraid to speak up for ourselves, this is just a smoke screen. And even if it's not, right? Even if they're gonna like take us down every chance they get, that's cool too. But I'm trying to explain to you, it's like, whether it's my money, my reputation, and my life, I'm not taking this shit no more. They done bully, you know, would you agree with the things that I'm saying about the Jewish record labels, about artists getting fucked? Uzi the future. Uzi? I just need to tell you that. Lil Uzi.
Little Uzi, right?
Lil Uzi, like, remember I said future?
Yes, you said it on here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got a couple...
well, really, you know what it is? It's always two. It's always two at a time. You know what I mean? It's really Cardi and Uzi. It's really Cardi and Uzi. Playboy, Cardi, and Uzi.
We had Quavo and Takeoff here the other day.
What they were saying?
Real shit.
Yeah.
They said Quavo said that you asked to borrow his Twitter during the blockout. Is this true?
Yeah. He
no. He said he offered it. He said he offered it. He said he offered it.
But you know what I'm saying? I just said, let me take this time as just like a breather. They put me like as a technical foul.
Right.
Because here goes another thing. I said DEFCON 3. What I wanted to say, what I meant to say was, no one's afraid of the Jewish media mob, which it is, right? And what I said was DEFCON 3. Now, I'm not backing up on a feeling of what I wanted to say. I just didn't say the exact thing that I wanted to say at that moment. So I feel like God put me on a little timeout.
Yeah.
Because my dad was like, I feel where you coming from, Ye. I understand. But you got to be more sophisticated with your words. You have to be more sophisticated.
I agree with God.
That was less sophisticated than I needed to be.
You said God text you that?
No, his father.
Yeah, second to God, my dad.
All right, yeah. Because I know for a fact, you know, pissing off Jewish people and pissing off black people. I know that
there's just too much to read when you're articulate something. There's too much that people can pick and create a different narrative from.
You know what I like about this? The Jewish media was pushing the narrative off the White Lives Matter T-shirt that I didn't love black people. And I came back and I was like, no, fuck the Jewish media. And everybody's like, what? Wait, what? Right now, we're supposed to be living and breathing in the Ye doesn't like black people because he wears a red hat. Ye doesn't like black people because he... And I was like, nah, fuck that. And God was like, fuck that. On some like Moses, like, think about like Moses had 4 chapters. Like, contrary to popular belief, I did read the 4 chapters of Moses, right?
Because you say you ain't read somewhere.
No, what I'm saying, I've never actually finished a novel, right?
That's fantastic. I respect that.
Yeah, because by the way, you know, one thing is that there's nothing whiter than English itself. I do not like to read, like I do not like to work out, like I do not like, you know, there's certain stuff in life that is currently necessary that I don't like. That don't make, I'm not disregarding people. Some people are more powerful. How many people do you know that can read very well, that can't dance very well?
But see, look, talking about articulation, could it be said that it's misunderstood that reading equals knowledge? That's misunderstood thing. Because you don't have to read books to really have knowledge.
That's right. And the information isn't there. You know where the information, the knowledge is from? The knowledge is from the 2 fathers. Who are the 2 fathers?
You tell us.
Your father and the father above?
Your father and the father above.
Oh shit!
Now what has happened to the black community?
They erased the father there, so all you have is the father above.
But they've erased that too.
That,
in the messaging. They have contracts. There was a contract. Now it's later been amended, but Victory Boyd that signed to Rock Nation, a line inside of the contract that I'm sure Jay-Z and Beyonce never saw was, it said that Victory would not be able to sing about Christ or be able to sing about God in the contract. Rhythm and blues was the first step of taking God out of the people. Because we had gospel. Aretha Franklin had gospel. Ray Charles.
Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle wore your Yeezy slippers. I gave her Yeezy slippers. She wore. She crip walk right here. Right here. Did you see that? I sent you the footage.
Yeah.
Come on, Yeezy, come on.
I didn't see it, but I just say yeah. Because I'm on the show.
R&B was the first step taking it out of me. Just that. Yeah. But no, wait. He said R&B was taking it out.
Yeah, it was funny. I was like
taking God out of music.
Yeah, I remember I was at Roscoe's, you know, earlier this year, and I love Roscoe's stuff, but they're playing the music, and it's like Usher saying, "You got it bad."
You got it bad.
Yeah, that messaging is not uplifting.
Some niggas got it bad, yeah.
Yeah, but when we sing, God created music solely for the purpose of worshiping God. Now, if you listen to the majority of the music, it's not worshiping God.
No.
It's going into dark holes. It's like
from the sweat to my nuts.
Yeah, but it's saying, I want to fuck your bitch. It's how many bitches I fuck. I want to fuck your girlfriend. I want to fuck your mama. Yep. Like, it's like, and I want to do drugs while I'm fucking your mom. Like, it just takes you into that place. And God has God has a place for us in the promised land that can't be defined by man. It's not the 400 acres that the oppressors can take away from us. Only we can oppress ourselves, and it's only for us to rise up that we can be who God really made us to be. Right. It's not going to be on the Jewish people. It's not going to be on the Catholics. It's not going to be on the media. It's going to be on us collectively to rise up. And I want to change something. I said I am the leader. No, let me change that. I am a leader. And there's a new leader being born every day. And there's leaders locally that will hear this, that can play this. Leaders of their school, leaders of their boys club, leaders of their church.
Leaders of their crew.
Leaders of their crew. And that's another word for crew. Leaders of their gang. You see what I'm saying? Gang really, has like a negative connotation, but by removing the gang leaders...
Gangs originated in Chicago.
Yeah, and exactly. By removing the gang leaders, you're removing the leaders. And that was
what
something...
happened in
Chicago. And that fucked up the world.
Right.
Because those gang leaders would organize right there. You know what I'm saying? Gangster Disciples saved my life in Chicago. I'm here because of Gangster Disciples. And I am exactly who Larry Hoover wanted to see come out of the organization that he created.
Right. Took out leaders, took out structure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we still on quick time with slime.
Quick time with piss in a minute.
All right, I gotta beat you.
Really, nothing fucks with a Drink Champs interview, right?
No,
it's like because when I go to Tucker Carlson, they're just like
it's
so
not the same.
They're just so marveled by the fact that of the brilliance. They're not respecting the brilliance. They're more like shocked and like marveled by. It's like hilarious to them. It's like that squirrel can jet ski.
Yeah. Oh shit! God damn! I wish the horn worked. It didn't work today.
All right, this is gonna be a good one. Kodak Black or Little Baby?
Come on, man.
That's it. Not a Chico.
Yeah, I mean, as a future president, I'm just gonna have to take a shot.
Yeah, take a shot. Yeah. 2024. Okay, my bad.
Hey, but I tell you what, I feel like, you know, we could point out just.
Oh, you got to sip it, Kanye. You know that.
Yeah.
After you connect with me, you got to sip it.
It's like, just like you said with Bad Bunny. Yo, I need to get a studio with Bad Bunny, right? You can connect that.
Yeah, we could definitely.
I don't know if I'm a Puerto Rican ambassador anymore. We can connect. Listen. I will try my best.
Drink Champs can connect.
Listen, Drink Champs and wait a minute. So we gonna do for our first single for Drink Champs album, Yay with Bad Bunny.
Oh, it's gotta be the Drink Champs feature song.
Absolutely, and Noriega.
God!
Yeah.
No, I gotta be on the record. I just want to let y'all go crazy.
Yeah. No,
you gotta go back to it. You gotta go back.
You gotta
regain what you took. You brought it.
You lit.
You come on with the bra and everything.
We don't care. I'm about to go ham and get him right now.
Yeah, you lit.
Yeah, okay.
We lit.
Okay. Ooh, this is a good one.
I want to say, but what about when I sent out that tweet where I said, "Lil Baby, my favorite rapper." You remember that?
Yeah. Little Baby. So that's when he caught the body too.
And as Lil Baby, what position he in?
Yeah, they canceled him too. That's what Boosie said. Boosie said they canceled him.
Well,
no, that's the baby.
Oh, my bad.
You getting your babies confused, buddy.
I'm sorry, I got my babies confused.
You gotta get with the times, bro. You gotta get with the lingo. Remember that?
You got me back? I'm the guy with the great beard right now. Okay, my bad. Okay. All right, holy shit. All right, where are we going? Okay.
You going UGK 8 ball and MJG?
You go that. You the South guy.
UGK or 8 ball and MJG?
Rest in peace, Pimp C. But you know about my thing coming out hard, so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like people had to Google.
Hip hop. Yeah.
People had to Google. That's what me and GLC was listening to in Chicago. 8 Ball and MJG. You know, so
super legends.
So I told you, like, on this right here, you got to understand there's a possibility I may be running for office. Hint, hint. So I can't.
So take a shot, then, goddammit.
I'm gonna have to take a shot because I'm running for office.
You're gonna be our first drunk president.
Running for office. It's a possibility.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit.
This game does, it's like,
Yeah.
what's cool is I can speak up on it, like it sparks like where bought me a red, you know what I'm saying, where the lines hit me.
Yeah, yeah.
I always thought like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I always thought when I would speak to rap, like somebody like Pimp C always made me like feel like, for me it's like the Pink Polo rapper, I always felt like less of myself. So I get on the phone with them or something, you know what I'm saying? Because they just it almost like everything they rapped about was like dissing everything that I ever did. You know what I'm saying? Like they was like very not tight jeans, very not close. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I remember Pimp C had a conversation like, man, I like the way you had your vocals turned up so they could, you know, so they could hear what you saying. You know what I'm saying? You having your vocals turned up.
Right.
And that's a very big thing. You know, like it was a guy that came to one of my 60,000 square foot spaces, and he was in the band of Strokes. He's in the band of Strokes, and I remember they had this song where their vocals were low, and I wanted to make my vocals low on All Falls Down. It didn't work for me. I had to speak up. You know what I'm saying? They canceled me this week. There's not Tucker Carlson, no platform would carry me this week either. And even a publicist that I'm working with was like, I don't know why you would go on Drink Champs. I said, you understand that our numbers did 3 times the numbers of when Kim was on SNL, right? You understand that,
Nigga ain't wanted to clap for that. Niggas wanted to make sure his ways was right, knowing he had ways in 20 years. He just wanted to do this, you know what I mean? But go ahead, goddamn it. Yes, and we won an award for you. But let's stick with Quick Time Slime. We're gonna get the
damn, I should have went up to I should have accepted the award with y'all.
We were scared to call you. We were scared to call you.
Next award, you gotta come up.
Next award. No, we winning the Emmy. We winning the Emmy.
That's what I want. I want to win the Emmy.
This interview right here giving us the Emmy.
You know, there's something where there's like, okay, people are like, what's the goal? This is because Emmy. I think Jewish media, right? This is the one where you win the Emmy, right? Because you say Ye calls out the Jewish media.
No, we do not say that. We say Ye makes amends with Jewish people because we love Jewish people, love black people, we love everybody, and we love Ye, and we gonna make everything amended. Let's make some noise for that.
Eventually.
Let's make some noise for that.
Or then we let Ye say whatever he wants to say.
Yes.
Well,
because we live in a country where it's still freedom of speech, and that should be allowed.
Well, we can't amend. To amend is not to pretend. We need to amend. Because I ain't finna pretend. You know what I'm saying? And I understand Hollywood is a world of make-believe, but why this will win an Emmy, which I'm just gonna make an assumption is a Jewish media platform, is because we're going to demand the amendments in our culture. We're gonna demand, I'm Me Tooing the Jewish culture right now and saying, y'all gotta come out and say what y'all have done between the mob action, what they'll do for groupthink, like if you go against them, I put the White Lives Matter t-shirt and they cancel my shows. And they've actually called multiple people and threatened them to step away from me. They called Candace Owens, they called Tucker Carlson, they called anybody, even the people that was with me when I had the red hat, they called them. Tucker Carlson works for Fox. Fox is not allowed to show anything because just like when Jared Kushner was in office and I say that he held my boy Trump back, think about that if I had said that 4 or 5 years ago. I want to talk about the people that threatened my life.
But that's when you was in full support of Trump.
I'm still in full support of Trump. I just think that I would be better than Trump.
If you would have said that Jared Kushner lined in, it would have been...
Lined in with who, though? You said he held him back.
In with Trump.
Jared Kushner is an example of how the Jewish people have their hand on every single business that controls the world. And everybody knows that faux fact. Like, you ever seen the movie, Lego Movie, where the guy realizes everything is the same company? That's what's happening. By the way, we can't be mad at them, and you can't call me anti-Semitic for calling out. You can't call me anti-Semitic for saying I'm going DEFCON 3.
I think what you said though is important though.
That sounds pretty anti-Semitic, except for the fact that I am Jew.
And you said you can't be mad at them because you want to do the same.
You know what?
That's an important thing to say.
I can't be, but I am, because I'm jealous, because I'm a human being.
And you want the same
and I'm a competitor. I want my people to rise up like the Jewish people. I'm a competitor. I feel that if I am not the leader, I'm one of the strongest, most vocal leaders. And I feel Lauren is the leader. I feel like there's multiple people that are leaders in this community, right? And I'm jealous of the Jewish community. I'm jealous of how the fact that they do not abort their people. I'm jealous of how the fact.
So why not say that as opposed to
saying it right now. It's coming now. Let me say it, bro. It's coming now.
All right.
It's coming out. Let me say it. You have to get to it. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the fact of how they don't abort their babies. I'm jealous of the fact of how they stay with their wives. I'm jealous of the fact of how they do business together. I'm jealous of the fact of how they read their contracts and understand their contracts. I'm jealous of the way Jewish people do business. And I'm jealous, not just for me, but for our entire culture. And I believe that once we rise up, that we will have a position to be able to serve God, because it's not about taking over the world. God runs the world. We need to be in service to God, and we all need to be in service to God. So I'm jealous. And you know what? Because when I would speak on the Khaled and Drake record, why I speak on that? Out of jealousy. When I was speaking on Drake, why I speak on that? Out of jealousy. While I'm speaking on the Jewish culture, why I'm speaking on that? Out of jealousy. I'm jealous of the Jewish culture. No, actually, I just thought of that right now, shit, but it had to happen.
That's a breakthrough. Yeah. That's a breakthrough.
But that's why it's gonna win an Emmy. That's why we're gonna be standing there next to Chris Rock and Will Smith and everybody.
They're gonna be together?
Boom.
I'm with that.
Absolutely.
I'm
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna re-say it because people might not have saw it. One of the things that Tremaine, I know nobody never heard of him. We get that.
Supreme designer.
The Supreme.
Address the elephant in the room.
Let's not call him the Supreme designer. Let's call him a designer at Supreme. So,
Continue.
Okay.
Continue.
So
that's the guy who spoke out against you because
he said, "Keep Virgil name out your mouth. You wasn't invited to the funeral."
Very
Welcome
deep.
to Drink Champs 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
We back up in this bitch like we never left.
Rowdy Nation TV, we back. We breaking down this video. We breaking down the interview with the Drink Champs, right? Dose. Have you ever had it? I never had it. I didn't know that Jay-Z owned it either. I didn't know that. And I like when he said that, and that's what's in the Bible where he said, God said we shouldn't compare ourselves amongst each other. Man, that's some wise words, man. That's wise words, man. And that's why I tell y'all, I be listening to Kanye, man. I be listening to Ye. And Ye be saying some stuff, man. He be saying some shit sometimes, and I be, man, bro, man. He be like, I be on the fence with this dude, man, because like I'm trying to be non-biased, man. Just sit down and just listen to him. But like I say, sometimes he tend to lose me sometimes. And then he said Jewish people are buying up the black votes, the black voice. And I think what he means by that if you black, automatically people think you vote Democrat, right? They don't even, if you black, just think about it. A lot of people think just because we black, we're gonna vote Democrat. And I think we got to get out of that thinking because, Democrats, I heard, they think this, Malcolm called a Democrat a Dixiecrat. You can take that like you want it, right? Now, this is the third time he's been on the Drink Champs platform. And like I said before, this particular interview has been pulled by Revolt. And this is the third time he's been on this channel. But he came on this channel and he started talking some very, what the mainstream media like to call anti-Semitic comments and views about the Jewish people, right? And he said that Ice Cube set him up for this anti-Semitic vibe and he's here to finish the job. And he also said, once you get the money, you get the power, then you get the respect. He's saying, I got too much money now, which tends to believe that this brother might be worth $7 billion. He said that I got too much money now. And he's, and he's calling out people. And I like the fact, if you listen in this interview, he said that the next time you see me and Puff Daddy that we're gonna try to buy a bank. That's what, you know, they said that Puff Daddy Diddy came at him. You know, he said he didn't know what to do to try to buy a bank, but they're supposedly are going to get together and try to buy a bank. I applaud them for that, man. That's the stuff that I'm talking about, man. They got the type of money to do stuff like that, to make a black-owned bank, a black-owned manufacturing, a place where, like, say, there's no black-owned car manufacturing, right? So if this brother's on that vibe like that, I applaud him, and we got to take away some of the other stuff and not let the mainstream media just view our minds on he's crazy, he's that. But like I said before, I'm going to take out of this interview what I get out of it, and the stuff that I don't agree with, you know, I just have to push that to the side and try to think about the bigger picture. But then I'm not going to be no fool either. I'm going to think for myself, right? He also said that the black media is pushing the BLM agenda, Black Lives Matter. Now, I even had a problem with some of my kids, man. We talked about the Black Lives Matter, and I was saying to myself, well, if Black Lives Matter so much, then why ain't they there when, you know, there's like 70 shootings in Chicago? I know a lot of people are going to get on me because I said that, right? But that proves my point to me. If Black Lives Matter, it don't matter who killing black lives. If you killing black lives, the white people, cops, whoever's killing black lives, we need to address that, right? I think there should be an uproar when 70 shootings happen in one city, 20, 30 people or 15, 20 people die over a 3-day weekend. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. If I'm in charge of Black Lives Matters, I'm coming out that week. I'm organizing in that city. That's all I got to say on that. Now, he also said all Jewish people are not bad, but you know they're not going to post that. Out of everything in the interview, this interview was like 3 hours long. Now, I wanted to post that. I wanted to let people know that he said that. He said that all Jewish people are not bad, right? So I want people to know he's not just indicting a whole race of people. He's not doing that. Now, he said he's a black Jew. How can he be a Semite? Now, I think that was kind of counter, like he contradicted himself on that, because he also said that Q set him up for this anti-Semite vibe, and he's here to finish the job. And then later on in the interview, he said, I'm a black Jew. How can I be a Semite? That don't mesh together. That's why people in these days and times, we got to think for ourselves, and we got to listen. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we got to listen more than we talk. And I'm guilty of that also, so I need to listen more than I talk. A lot of people are playing chess out here, while some people are just playing checkers. Could Kanye West be playing chess, and we just swimming with the rest of the crowd? We just like sheep, right? We just sheep. You know what I'm saying? We don't question anything. I don't know. I don't understand that. But like I said, I think this interview is worth its weight in gold. When can you get a person like Kanye West, aka Ye, sit down and expose himself like this and really talk honestly about himself over a drink, right? They sitting down having a drink, you know what I'm saying? And they say when you drink or when you get high, they say like they say a drunk. I'm not saying he's drunk, but sometimes they say a person drinking, when a drunk tells the truth. Right? They say when you drunk and you loose and you free and you just talking, it's like a hot mic. But he's sitting down, he's telling you how he feels. So I think this interview, especially if he becomes president, right? We have this interview out here. But they took it down from the Revolt channel. Does that prove exactly what he's saying? The Revolt channel is a Jewish platform, and he said it in that interview if you listen. Rowdy Nation TV, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We out. We will definitely be back with part 3. We out.
Very
Welcome
deep.
to Drink Champs 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
We back up in this bitch like we never left.
So
I'm gonna take a pee-pee at this point. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, yeah. Can we come back?
Yo, we gotta take a piss break.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I've been holding this shit this whole time.